Alright, my name's William. I chose the game Worm War 1 based on the first letter of my first name. This one is like any shooter, in this style. It's a little unique because it also scrolls. You're actually driving through a city. This is a gas station here I'm about to go through. This game came out in 1982 through 20th Century Fox. It was designed, programmed by a guy named David Lubar. Something interesting about him, though, he designed a lot of games back in the day. He's also author of teen novels, but one of the games he designed was Home Alone for the Game Boy, based on the movie, of course. So I also have pulled up here the manual I found online, which is pretty interesting. I like the old art on these. And there's a Asian theme to it for some reason. But you'll see here score at the top. This is our fuel. So you don't have lives like a lot of games have. So basically, the game ends when you run out of fuel. And you refuel by going through what they call fuel pagodas. And the mission, of course, is to destroy the worms. So you can press forward on the keyboard. So I'm playing this on the computer. So left and right arrows, spacebar shoots, forward speeds up, back slows down. Also, if you shoot these fuel pagodas, it clears the screen of worms and blocks. Of course, you can't refuel if you do that. You also get points for getting the blocks too. So you get hit by a worm, so I lost 10 fuel. Same thing happens if you hit one of these blocks, you lose 10. Something I thought was interesting was on the emulator there was actually 3 worm games, worm themed games to choose from. I remember on the Super Nintendo there was Earthworm Jim, which is a pretty fun game, but I didn't realize worm-based games were that popular. I like the simplicity of this game though. That's what I like about a lot of the retro games. Easy to pick up and play a little bit. No detailed, deep story you get involved with. As you can see too, it's similar to games like Space Invaders, where you're controlling something at the bottom that shoots. What I have at the bottom though apparently is a tank, and I'm rolling through, I think they call it Teriyaki City. Anyway, that's about it for this game. It's a pretty fun one though. It's a little bit addicting. You might want to give it a try. But yeah, thanks for watching.